Hi everybody, diploma students. This is just to show you how to use the digital mock-ups. So I've got one open at the moment, and you need to go to View menu and Show Layers, and then you should see that like the iPhone is sitting on its own layer and the iPad one behind, it's a separate layer. All you need to do is double click on the icon here, which is the Smart Object icon. That then opens that particular layer, but what it's done is gone to another image. So you've got them tabbed next to each other. There's the original, and there's the one that is connected to it as a smart object. So once you've done that, it's quite straightforward. All you need to do is go and find your other image that you want to put on there. So let's just go and find an image. I had a couple ready. Sorry about this. Recents. Okay, we could start this again. Okay, I'm just going to use that one from a previous exhibition. That'll do. So you can see it doesn't exactly fit. So I'm just going to enlarge it while it's a smart object is the best idea with this. So don't actually place it by hitting the return button until you've enlarged it. That'll preserve the pixels as best as possible, so it'll keep it really sharp. So I'll just do that roughly. Now you can see that background showing through. So you may need to make a new layer to put behind that. So I'm just going to hit the return key. That places the image. So I'll make a new layer and just put white or something behind it, or black, whatever it is. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, just whatever that is. So let's just find, I might just put white behind it actually, so you can kind of see what that will look like on the screen. Just paint bucket that in and then pop that on top of that background layer. So that's my artwork, and all I need to do is to go Apple S or Command S. Make sure you don't do Save As. It's really important that you just do Command S because that maintains the connection to the original. And then when you flip back to your mock-up, it's happily wrapped around. So I just repeat that for the other object. So it's this one. Just double click to open the smart object, and then go and do your file place linked. And I'll probably use the same file if I can find it again. Yeah, there it is. Just place it. And do the same sort of thing. Don't place it, don't hit the return key and resize it afterwards. It's better off to do it at this point because it's going to maintain crisp edges and so on. So I've distorted it slightly to fit, but you get the idea hopefully. So again, I would need to create a new layer to make that look a bit better, and I can't do that till I hit the return key. And make my new layer. Okay, and just fill it with white, throw it behind again. Command S or File Save, and then switch back to your other view to look at the whole object. So you'll find you've got them open in tabs as you're testing them. It's easy to get confused. So as you're going along, you might need to close those images that you opened, those connected images, once you're finished with them. So you can see how convincing the mock-up can look. And the other thing you can do in the mock-up, once you've fiddled enough with it, is you can rasterize these layers and crop the background and so on. So the background is always on its own sort of layer there. You know, so you can go through and you can drop another color in the background, for example. You can do whatever you like with it. It's really just a Photoshop file which you can still edit and crop and so on, but you would have to rasterize those layers. So I'll do another one in a separate tutorial, and in that one I'll probably talk about using the color selection to change the background colors. Okay, so